So this week's homework is about paraffin. Paraffin is stored in a tank with a horizontal base. At time t minutes, the depth of paraffin in the tank is x centimetres. When t is 0, x is 72, there's a tap in the side of the tank through which the paraffin can flow. Right. When the tap is opened, the flow of the paraffin is modelled by the differential equation thus. How long does it take for the level of paraffin to fall from a depth of 72 to a depth of 35? To answer that question, we need to know about the level of paraffin as time changes, don't we? So we basically, it's saying we need to solve the differential equation and then do some calculations with that. So we've got dx by dt is minus 4 x minus 8 to the power of the third. We need to remember the little thing that we say, separate the variables and integrate. So we've got to get anything involving x on this side with the dx on the top, and anything involving t on the other side. Should we let's leave the minus 4 over there? Doesn't really matter, does it? So we'll do 1 over x minus 3 to the third dx by dt is minus 4. Now we're ready to integrate both sides with respect to t this time, isn't it? Because we've got the t at the bottom. But that would give us the integral. I'm going to write it on one line because it just makes it a bit easier. The integral of x minus 3 to the minus a third dx is the integral of minus 4 dt. What? Oh, yes. Thanks for that. Phew! Right, it was an 8. Thanks, Sam. So now if we integrate this, we're going to add 1 to the power and divide by the new power. That's going to give us minus the third plus 1 is 2/3. So x minus 8 to the 2/3, and we're dividing by 2/3, or multiplying it by 3 over 2, is minus 4t, and then we need our constant of integration, c. That's going pretty well. We were told that when t was 0, x was 72. So if t is 0, x is 72, that means that 3 over 2 72 minus 8 to the 2/3 is c, because that's minus 4, 0 plus c. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? It always feels good when things work out, when a plan comes together. 64 to the 2/3 is c. 64, of course, is a cube number, so cube rooted would be 4, squared would be 16. So we've got 16 times 3 over 2, which is 24. Oh, excellent. So we end up with 3 over 2, x minus 8 to the 2/3 is minus 4t plus 24. That's not a particularly nicely written equation, but we weren't asked to write the equation nicely. We were asked to find out how long it takes for the level to fall from 72 to a depth of 35. So we need to know the value of t when x equals 35. So 3 over 2, 35 minus 8 to the 2/3 is minus 4t plus 24. Again, we get that strong feeling that everything is going well. 35 take 8, it's only another cube number, which is an encouraging sign. 27 to the 2/3 would be, well, that would be 3 squared, which would be 9. So we're doing 9 to the power of 3 over 2, or 27 over 2. Have I done that right? It's minus 4t plus 24. So what if we rearrange this a little bit? We've got 4t is, that's another number, 21 over 2. Something. So t is 21 over 8. What were we asked for? Just asked for the time, weren't we? And t was in minutes. So 21 over 8 minutes. Or
2.3.
Yeah. What? Oh yeah, it's 2. Good. or 2.625. Excellent. Georgie?
Are there any other methods? Because my student flipped it at the beginning and then integrated it. And I think he got the
So they flipped it to write it as being dt over dx.
Is
one over.
yes, one over the other.
Oh, and did it as a
You've got the
definite
answer.
integral.
Let's fill it out.
Damn it.
Yeah, that'd be alright.
How have we done?
I integrated, but in a different type of integration. But I think I did it right for what I did, but I did it all wrong.
No.
Because what I did was right, but it wasn't that.
You get a mark just for writing the original.
Yeah. So I get a mark for my name.
Yeah, you get a couple of marks for your name. Well done. Right. The tank is filled again to its original depth of 72 centimetres of paraffin, and the tap is then opened. The paraffin flows out until it stops.
If you do
Are you allowed to tip the tank down?
No. How long does this take?
Assumptions are wrong.
Right. There's quite a clever idea in this. The paraffin's going to flow out until it stops. When does it stop?
8.
Why?
Because the tap's 8 centimetres.
The tap must be 8 centimetres. It didn't tell us that, did it?
This is X.
But if we look at this here, and our expression for dx by dt, we see that the flow is related to x minus 8. If x equals 8, the flow would be 0. Or the rate of flow would be 0, yeah, so it would stop flowing. So it flows until x equals 8. So that's the thing we're going to notice first in part 2. So now we want to find out what the time is when x equals 8. 3 over 2, 35, no, hang on, what is it? Oh, it's 8 take 8, isn't it? Of course it is. So we get that. So the left-hand side of that is 0, so we've just got 4t, 24, so t equals 6. So we have 6 minutes of flow. And that's it. 3 marks there, really just for realising that you were doing it until x equals 8. That was the key. Great. And that's maths. Don't move.